your outing tonight?
I felt good. It's always, good to get out there for the first time and just work through it. And I think it's always like the kind of the toughest. You have some nerves pregame, but working through all that, I felt good. Felt like I had all my pitches, and I would like to use the changeup more, but I think it worked well just using the heater today, so I was happy with it.
I guess you've kind of progressed, wasn't it? Sunday to Saturday to now being the first time starting on opening day. I guess what did that mean?
It was cool. I mean, it's always a good buzz at the field opening day, and I was excited to see the banners up, like with the red, white, and blue. It was cool. But yeah, I felt a little different today, and I was excited. Yeah.
Jim, you didn't have a walk. Just how good did you feel with your control of all three pitches?
I felt good. I really try to limit the walks, so when I get 3-2, I really just try to let them put it in play. I'm not really working for a strike out there, so that was a big focus today. Was just limiting walks and just controlling what I can control.
Obviously, you want a pitch count, but you said you felt good. I mean, how much more do you think you had in the tank, and how good do you feel out there?
Yeah, I've only worked up to 75, so I think it was a good cap for me today. I probably could have gone another inning, but that's not what it's about today.
Can you talk about some of the guys in the field who used a couple ground balls, like he's came up with some big plays? How big is that for you?
It's huge to be able to put the ball on the ground and have defenders that can handle that is amazing. And there was some today where I thought they'd get up the middle, and Drew and Lodi swallowed them up, and it's a great feeling to have them do that.
Jamie, how did it feel that Drew and the offense got you some runs early?
It was great. I mean, they put in the work, and it was only time till they got it going, and that was a huge hit for us.
How great would you say it distinct you to be captain of the team?
It's pretty awesome. As a freshman, I thought it'd be pretty cool to one day have that as an honor, and I'm excited. It's pretty cool to have my teammates vote me for captain.
What pitch would you say was your most confident in today?
I would go with my slider. I haven't had it like I've had today the whole preseason, so just having that confidence with it and being able to rip it. I was throwing at 86 today, I think, so that was better than what it's been.
It's one thing to scrimmage against your own team, obviously with empty stands, but to have a full houser today, to have an opponent not wearing Garden on the other side, just how exciting was it to have that atmosphere back?
It's great. I've faced these guys now for a whole year, and they kind of know what's coming. So it was great to see guys who didn't know what was coming, and it felt good. It was fun.
Jimmy, we've talked about it before, but to have two Jesuit Tigers throw a 2-hit shutout, what did you see from John, and obviously what did you say about the Jesuit program as well?
John came in with bulldog mentality, and I think he punched out 8 out of 9 guys. I mean, that's nutty. So props to him. I mean, it's awesome having John and like the 5 other Jesuit guys or 4 other Jesuit guys. It's awesome.
Where have you seen John's game progress the most from the time the fans saw him last?
Just honestly, like maturity. I think as you play a whole season, like you kind of grow and just understand what you need to do to pitch consistently. And I think that's what he's realized is like it's not about going out there with your best stuff every time. It's about going out there and making pitches and being consistent. So, and that's what he realized.
I'm curious about the changeup. How did it come about, and where are you in its? I guess it's evolving nature.
So after the season last year, we were just working on grips, trying to find one, and I think it was like the first time I got out here once school started, just throwing in left field. Posey came up and told me about the kick change grip, and I started throwing it, and honestly from there it took off, and I feel comfortable with it. I can throw it whenever. I threw a couple 0-0 today, throw it with 2 strikes. I left one hanging though, but I'm happy where it's at. I'm ready to throw it whenever.
After last year's team, I mean, the program record home runs, kind of that felt like the identity of the team. This year, it kind of feels like the pitching might be. I mean, the shutout on open day kind of backs it up. I guess, how do you and the pitching staff embrace maybe being the strength of this team?
Yeah, so we know we're good, and we know we have a lot of arms that are capable, and it's a great feeling. And I think it's good for our hitters to know that, like, if they're not having a good day, that you got some pitching to back it up. But I mean, it's fun. You can go out there and shut guys out. It's fun.
About 2 years ago, you made your first career outing at college against that same program. Just how much has your life changed in that 2-year time span?
It's been a lot of growing, I think, and just maturing as a person outside of baseball. And I think that's the biggest part is like, I know that I'm confident in myself to go out there and pitch. I think if you saw me as a freshman, you'd say differently, but it's awesome. It's kind of a full circle moment for me.
Jamie, how's pushing in front of that sold-out crowd today?
It's awesome. I mean, it's great to have the fans back in there. It's kind of boring when there's no one there for however many months throwing, but we have the best fans in the country, so it's awesome. It's really fun.
Any other questions for Jamie?